Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Vanilla Plus mod pack. I hope you guys enjoy episode 22. In the last episode, we did all of this little starting village, which is going to extend into a much bigger one off of the edge of the island over here, which we might start a little bit of today. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I'm kind of like figuring it out right now, but this is essentially what we did last time. And now I do want to fix this really quickly, so let me go over here and let's look at this thing really quickly. So I think I'm going to blend it into the ground. It doesn't look as nice. So here it is before, and here it is after. Yeah, that's not bad. I think that looks much better than the way it did before. It was just a little jarring to see. I think this just blends it a little nicer. This doesn't blend very well. I think there should be some kind of gradient, which I have to find a block between these two, which I don't know what would be good, but I guess we could figure that out over time. Maybe just like regular spruce. Nah, I don't know. I'll figure it out later. For right now, that's fine. But in today, I think we might extend this, at least get it to the edge over here and kind of figure out what we want to do. I think I've had some ideas, and I love the cyberpunk stuff that Joel is doing in Hermitcraft right now. That has been like a really big inspiration for what I'm doing here, but it would be really cool to try and figure out not cyberpunk, but solar punk. I really love that idea in art, and I've been really wanting to do stuff with it, and I think this would be a good first step to actually get into it and figure out concept art kinda in this. It's honestly not that bad sketching in this game, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna really try and go ahead and make some kind of solar punk village. I think that could be interesting. It could be very, very fun. It's gonna be very green and very interesting to do this in this like bad biome. Oh my god, please leave me come on. All right, there we go. Anyways, yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna try and figure that out. But today I think we're gonna kind of just make sure it's set up, and then we're gonna go, do a few things and just kind of finish stuff up. So let's see what we got to do. For sure, one of the first things we have to do is repair our stuff. As you can see, our tools are pretty bad. Actually, this doesn't have mending on it. I need to put mending on this shovel because I've been using it. This does have mending. I need to fix this. And this has mending. All of my stuff has mending. So we just gotta actually hold this stuff. So let me fix this really quickly, and then let's get started into the episode. Don't look at me like that, please, God. All right, all done. We'll fix the shovel later. We'll kind of do that at some other point, but let's move on to what we're doing next. So the first thing that we would be doing is continuing on this path. I just kind of want to get it a little bit finished, get it a little bit farther so I can get to the edge and kind of figure out where we want to actually start extending this platform, because I don't know what exactly I want it to look like. I do want it to just continue off the edge and kind of grow, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. It's going to be a little complicated, but essentially I just kind of want it to run off here and then kind of run into the void and then split off into maybe some paths, or I don't know. I don't have very many ideas for this because the solar punk idea is very new, but it might be kind of interesting to just kind of see where it goes. I'm not exactly sure where the path is taking us, but I do know I want it over the void, so we're just kind of going that direction. And plus, I think having this kind of ground is a good idea to just start out with, so that's why I'm using it. And it's just, it keeps it to the natural vibe of the world, right? That's what solar punk is, right? It's just like leaving the world behind that it is, and it's not ruining it too much, but it's also transforming it in kind of for the better, but still technological. And I don't know, it's confusing, but we want the path to get up to here, and then from here we can actually start figuring out where we're gonna go. So this is the difficult part. I don't know. I kind of want to make a bridge here, and the thing is I don't have it perfectly in mind. So what I'm gonna do is just go down here, and we're gonna bridge over and start making the next island. I think that's a good idea. So we can make this little bridge kind of connecting to this spot over to another bigger island that's kind of around the area. So we're gonna need some water. We're gonna need a lot of materials. So we're gonna really, really quickly make a small island on this other side, and this is gonna be about the length of the bridge. And I need some water, and we need to do some building. Oh, please don't do that there. All right, that doesn't look half bad. I think what we're really going for here is getting the bottom shape, and we're probably gonna fill this in, but I think this is a good starter to actually start branching off into the different sections. So this is our first little platform. We're gonna fill it in. It's gonna have, probably some kind of little build on it, something really, really tiny, but then it's gonna build off into some other platforms around this area, which it should be fine as long as we can kind of figure out what we want in this structure. But I think having some kind of starting point here would be good, because I want to have some kind of bridge going over this section. So since we're trying to keep this kind of like a solar punky, oh my god, I almost fell. Just trying to kind of keep this like a solar punk, like nature-ish build. What I'm gonna do is build this out of wood actually instead of the end stone, since it's kind of like a monotonous color to kind of just have the same thing over and over again, and we're already building with spruce and things like that. So we're gonna make a bridge out of vanilla materials pretty much, and just kind of build over there with a regular bridge. I mean, behind me over here, back there, yeah, over there. So we're gonna be using some wood for this, so let's get through this really, really quickly. It shouldn't take too long. All right, I think the idea is coming together slowly. I do want to kind of have like dripping points kind of off. Like it's like with this wood, I wanted to kind of go down and just a little bit more, but we're gonna have to like mess with that later. And it's just, I think it'll be good. It's just, this is like the basic of it, right? I don't know how we're really gonna connect everything. I don't know if I want to use fences or if I just want to use like trapdoors or something. When did I drop that? I guess I hit Q first. So maybe we'll use some trapdoors or something like that to make it look kind of nice, but we'll see. It's difficult for me to figure out stuff like this. Maybe just no rails at all. Maybe it'll just look nice, or maybe leaves. Leaves could be a good one because we're definitely going to add some to these things. So we'll see how that goes. I definitely want them drooping off, but we'll figure that out slowly. So I'm going to mess with it a little bit more, and then we're going to kind of continue with this big project here. Okay, I think it's a start. That's not too bad. Let's look at this really quickly. So going into this, I think this design makes some bit of sense, and I think it works pretty well. I think the only thing I didn't do while I was down there working on this was mess with the leaves and have them actually fall down. I want to have that worked with more, but it's taking me a little while. There's a lot of stuff I have to do, and just getting down there, I probably should use scaffolding or something, or I just need more materials to actually build. So we'll go get more of that later and extend it at a later point. But as you can see, we start with the leaves kind of like overgrowing over here, and we'll work into that more on this build later. But for right now, let's move on. Since there is an empty space here, I think we're gonna put something in this spot. I just don't know what exactly. Maybe some kind of like little garden or something like that. Maybe just to kind of fill out the room, because I don't want to build another house here. But probably something will go here. Maybe some fields of weed, actually. Something that gives a pop of color, but it's more like, you know, crops and farms and things like that to bring across the idea. But for now, let's head over here and see if we can think of what to do with this little box that we got here. So we have a little island, right? I do want to start extending and start expanding. This is what we got right now, this bridge and this little spot here to do stuff with. Now, what to do is the actual issue. I'm not exactly sure what I want to put here. There's not a lot that I have in mind right now. This kind of is a good spot to start with, and I love it, but maybe we should put some kind of, actually, I think I have an idea. It's just, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get it done. Plus, I'm also going to make this kind of ugly at the top, so the top's going to be a little extended, just in a lot of spaces, because I want to have this a little wider in some spots, so we're going to kind of just bring it out. But we might put some kind of like fountain or statue here. I think it could be a good idea to actually have this as the entrance area, as long as we, you know, make something that looks kind of nice. Maybe, I don't know if it represents the town or something, but something will probably go here. I just need to actually center this thing. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe like 7 blocks in, and we're gonna put something here, like generally in this area. So maybe something like with a 3x3 and some kind of armor stand or something pretty will go here. I just don't know what yet. So we're gonna kind of just fill in with that. I didn't remember about these blocks, so I'm glad that they exist. I'm gonna kind of just put this there, and then I'm probably gonna, or we can put a tree. That is so true. We could put a custom tree in here. Either an armor stand that's some kind of statue or a tree. I think a tree might work better since this is really tiny. So we might make some kind of custom tree, but for right now, I don't have a lot of ideas. But obviously something with these oak leaves and things like that, something to look nice. Or we can use something in the alternate things. Ooh, Mikasa Holidays has other leaf colors. I didn't know that. But of course, we can use the workbench ones to create like, you know, fruit trees and whatever, stuff like that. But we can also get the red leaves and the gold leaves. Gold might be a good one to go with here. Let me see what that looks like, actually. I don't remember about gold leaves. Hold on. Okay, that looks kind of nice though. Hold on. If we make a custom tree with these golden leaves, hold on. I don't want to, it's like a really difficult tree if we want to have it winding because it's only it's like in an uneven spot. So if we do some kind of custom tree, it's going to be a very interesting build that's going to be like that or something. So we're going to really have to use the other blocks, the more expensive wood ones, but that's fine if we do. I'm going to remove all of this right now, and then we're going to work with that. So let me get like the base of this, and then we're going to kind of just make everything into this one. So I don't have to worry too much about it. But if we kind of want to make this, you know, spiral or something, or just have some kind of like branches maybe that kind of come off of it, maybe we don't have to have it spiraling, but we can have it extend somehow, some way. Hold on. Okay, generally, I think we're going to make like just a standard kind of tree, but this generally could be a good start to it. Although I think I do want it to be higher. I do not want it to start this low. So we're going to mess with that. I think that's pretty good. We just need to probably bring these blocks up one, and then that'll fix the issue of it being way too short. So if I do that, that'll probably be a good fix for it. I'm hoping that looks much nicer. And what we're going to do from there is actually use some of these and some trapdoors and things like that. I don't think some logs, but a lot of fences to kind of just bring out branches and things, because that'll probably be the easiest way to do this. And I can't place it down. Oh my god. So there we go. I have already used every bit of material I have. Hold on, I need to make more. Okay, of course we're removing these blocks. These are not gonna stay. I just kind of wanted to put them down so I could get up to places, but that's not bad. I think we need to add some smaller branches kind of also running out the back here, maybe in the front as well, just to kind of have some other things going. I don't do a lot of custom trees, so doing little things like this is just, it's a lot. There's a lot to deal with here, but you know, if we can kind of get a good base for it, it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, there's a diagonal fence connecting there. That's kind of cool actually. And then I'm gonna just kind of build out with this and then put this there and then break this out. So I'm gonna use the free cam just to kind of see this because I want to check it out, but I think that's not terrible. It could be worse. I'm gonna, oops, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna remove this. I don't want that sitting there, and I still want to be able to get up here, so this is gonna stay. But that's not bad. I think I want to change some stuff probably, but to keep it in theme, I think that's good. Yeah, there's probably nothing missing here. So all we're gonna do is kind of just build around this with some leaves just to kind of make some of that. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of outline it the way I was doing the cherry tree at the end. So we're gonna just kind of build a circle and then build up the white layers. That seemed to be working pretty well for me last time, so I think we're gonna do that again. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. This is way more difficult. I'm just trying to figure out, making like, I guess, leaves this close to each other. It's getting a little too compact for what I want it to look like, but also I can't leave this many spots because the branches are sticking out. These weird looking branches are, you know, kind of out there, and I don't want that to look like that. So yeah, that's good. Let's look at it on the free cam so I don't have to get down. Let's see. I think I just actually need to bring some leaves down and of course finish the back side. But from the front, it's not bad. I think I just need to put a leaf somewhere in there, but it's not doing too terrible actually. I just need to go down and actually finish off this end and kind of finish off these round bits just down here. So there's of course this and that. That's kind of just needs to be covered. Oh my god, this is too high. I think if some of the branches are exposed, it's not too bad. Like, it's not the end of the world if something's kind of showing through, because it looks like a branch. It doesn't look like it's wrong, but I'm trying to cover most of what I can see that looks just like it shouldn't be there. So these fences are going at the very, very bottom, but some like that one will probably just stay. So let me look at it a little bit more from all the angles, and I think this tree is done. I probably just want to actually add a few leaves up there. That's actually missing some leaves. It looks a little barren, although I won't see it from this angle. Well, actually, I probably will be seeing it from that angle just because I'm going to be doing thumbnails and things like that very, very often of this, and this will probably be the main thing I'm going to show in this one. But yeah, I'm not going to be usually noticing this from the bottom, but from the top it does have an issue. Yeah, that's not bad. I think actually it's somewhere in here I need to hide a torch or some kind of light because there's nowhere, it's not bright enough. I think I can put a torch in there somewhere. Let me get in there and see if I can put a torch down. That's good, actually. That's kind of perfect. I would like to put more, but let's just see where else one could go before it's kind of spotted. I don't want one there. I wish you could like kind of hide these a little bit better, but I think the one torch is all I'm gonna get away with. So it lights up most of it, which is nice, but I probably could hide one in here. Is this a spot? I can definitely put one on there. I need to get up there. Hold on. All right, that's perfect. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. The light makes sense. It's working. It's actually glowing. So this thing is actually gold, which looks amazing. So I'm very happy with that. So we're gonna keep it like this. If I'm gonna add any more, oh my god, I'm clicking wrong buttons. Which one's the right one? Not that one. Hold on. That one. There we go. So if I'm gonna keep this kind of around, I think what we might do some other decorations like that, just kind of in some places to kind of bring in a few other bits of color, maybe some like accents and things. So I'm gonna just kind of put some of these trapdoors in certain areas just because I think that's all I can really do to add a little bit more texturing and things like that. So we're gonna kind of just put that down there. And there's no need for other fences. I'm definitely not putting any stairs, but from most angles, I think that's pretty good. I think it makes sense. I'm gonna leave it the way it is now. I think for now that's a good start, but it's a good entrance to everything else, I think, because this is gonna be kind of like the green area. It's gonna make sense, hopefully within the rest of the theme, because it's gonna be solar punk, or at least that's the plan. And I love this gold. Maybe it's kind of like bioengineered tree, you know, it's not real. It doesn't make sense for there to be golden leaves. Maybe this could be like an ore tree. It's actually growing gold or something. If you want to think about it like that, I guess it's very interesting, but it looks cool. cool. That's kind of the main reason we're doing it. But now, what do we continue doing? Because I didn't have like a complete plan going into today. I really wanted to record. I have the time, but I don't have a goal. Other than I did want to do this, a little bit of this, but I wasn't going to finish it today. It's been about 30 minutes of me doing this, and I've gotten this bridge, and I've gotten a tree, which actually, I love the way that looks at the end. I do wish I had like creative flight, because God, I wish I could just like kind of build down there. It's a little annoying, but you know, that's fine. But looking at everything together, it's not a bad start. Obviously, this could end it, and this could be like a single shrine, and it could have no connections. I do want to fix this, because this kind of sucks. But it looks okay from the top, as long as I don't go down. But yeah, we'll get this later. I think we're going to kind of put some more greenery around. What I could do is actually fill out these areas here. I think that's kind of the goal. I'm going to go get some dirt, because I seem to have run out. And then I'm going to go, actually I might have in my bag. Oh, I have dirt in my bag. Yeah, I'm going to go get some seeds and put some trees around, and probably more put some wheat. I think that's kind of more of the goal here. So do we, oh my God, we still have bones. I might actually use everything in here, just because I've had some of these items in here for ages and I want them to be gone. So let me do something with this. I'm going to create some farm outlines, and then we're going to kind of fill out this area here. Oh my God. Wait, wait, can you not do this? Oh no, this is gonna be really bad. Oh no, wait, we can't do this? What? Are you serious? Can't plant seeds in the end. You've got to be kidding, right? Like I'm glitching, I'm bugging. Oh no. Wait, do I have a tree? Can I put trees down? Hold on, I need a tree really quickly. No, come back, please. Okay, you can put trees. Can you not put seeds? Really? Is that actually, did I break something, or is that actually a mechanic that I've never known about? That's insane. So you can't plant. What? What? No. Oh no, I had no idea. Oh, that sucks. Are there other seeds that can be planted here, or is it just wheat that doesn't work, or do all things not work? Oh, I need to go look this up really quickly. I just looked this up. Why isn't it working? It should be working. Are these seeds broken? Is something wrong? Did I do something wrong? What happened? Wait, why isn't it working over here? Oh, it's too dark. Oh my God, I'm stupid. Oh, thank God. I thought it was, I thought you couldn't do this. Okay. I haven't ever had to worry about brightness in outdoors, I guess, because you don't have to worry about that in the overworld. Okay, that scared me like really badly. Okay, I'm so glad I can do this. That would have sucked so much. I would have had to scrap everything. Oh my God. Okay, good. That wasn't the issue. I'm happy about that. Oh man, I have to worry about that now. Okay, hold on. Let me build the way we used to, a little thing that goes right here so it can have some light on it, because obviously that's the only thing I can really do here. Okay, that's good. And then we can waterlog this, so we can still keep that there, but that'll be nicer. And then of course we need to hoe the ground again and put some seeds in. There was the spot that needed light. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. That is so weird. I forgot that was even a mechanic, because I've never had to really worry about it, but now I do. Okay, that's fine. We need to find a center here and do the same thing. So I think this is a good spot. Oh my God. All right, so we're definitely covering like the, I guess, like greenery side of this kind of build, but we need to start incorporating more of the actual tech into it, which I don't know exactly how. Of course, I guess this makes a lot of sense, but I think the tech stuff would be just like clean looking blocks, things that look quite nice. So if we do use something like, let's say, birch, we're going to be using some kind of block that looks more, you know, modern, which would probably be something like this, I guess, a polished one that is very clean, it's very clean cut, it's very nice looking, especially if we're using wood or whatever, or if we're using the fine birch. I think this makes a lot of sense for like a high-tech looking build. Same thing with like these boxes for crates and things like that. This feels still more, you know, not as modern as I'm looking for, but some of these things of course can be filled in. This looks really good for it. This kind of looks maybe in certain spots we could use stuff like that, but of course we just need to be using different variants of things to kind of bring in that look. And for right now, I think this makes the most sense to keep going with this kind of look, and then we're going to add in that futuristic idea afterwards. I don't know what kind of things we can add to mix into here, but we could of course keep this the more natural side of things, where this is like regular crops and there's not much kind of other things going on. This is kind of just low-tech stuff, and then we can move into the actual city. I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna move into the actual city over here that'll have more of the high-techy stuff, which is gonna be like, of course we can use things like copper and you know, stone, I guess, to make it look nicer. Maybe like a nice looking cobble, which I guess to look at options that we have, cobble I think might give us some options. This looks pretty good. I think it just, I don't like it that it does that pattern again, unless I really want it for that reason, which it might be a floor. But this is a little more high-tech-ish. It's just a lot of this stuff kind of looks not as great. I think if I was gonna go with anything, it would be stone. Cobble might be a little bit more problematic to get some of this kind of look into it. This is actually really good. I don't know why it's called angry cobblestone, but it looks kind of good for this. A lot of these have kind of spots in them. It looks kind of like not finished well. This is kind of not bad actually. But I want something that looks perfect, you know, something that looks very clean to fit this. And angry had this kind of like technology look. It looks like it looks like droppers and hoppers and things like that. So I want to add that of course into there, but also combined with the leaves and things like that. But I actually, today's episode is probably gonna be really, really short. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There was a few things that we did. We got some builds done. We got that tree. We got this bridge. So looking at it all, we got this done. We got the tree done, this little island, and we finished these little crop sections, which I'm very happy about starting. So our build's growing this way, and at some point we're gonna be growing into some buildings and probably some more mountainous areas. And I guess this is probably one of the hardest things I'm gonna be doing, because I'm gonna be building it from scratch. This is a really bad idea, but maybe we'll incorporate that a little more. Maybe these kinds of things will be floating and not actually on islands. Some of them could be, but a lot of them could also just kind of be around and kind of on things that look like they're making them float, instead of actually having, I don't know, an actual physical thing that's kind of out there. You know what I mean? So we'll work with it in other episodes. But for right now, I think that is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have, then consider subscribing and sticking around. And I really enjoyed these the ideas and builds. It's definitely getting me more excited to actually do this, and I'm glad I kind of have more of the idea down and also a starting point. So yeah, I think in the next episode we'll be doing more of this. I just need to actually, like, you know, I just need to work on it and kind of think about it, and we'll see. But I think we'll get it done in the next one. We'll work on it. As long as I have the time to record, I will put some more time into doing it. But for today, I think that's it. I just kind of wanted to do something small like the last one. I'm still getting used to doing everything here. I'm getting busy already too. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series while I'm still out and not at home doing this at uni. But yeah, I will see you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.